We're going only
Ronald Blake.
because you're the only Blake that's in
And
the
I'm
room
Blake
right now.
Ronald. That's what I'm saying. We can be each other's peanut butter and jelly. Say we can complete each other.
This is true.
I am Tom Cruise and you're Renee Zellweger, right? Isn't that from that movie? You Complete Me,
I think so.
right? Is it?
I don't want to quote wrong. Are we rolling right now?
Yeah.
Okay,
come
cool.
on, we're making it fun.
So The Shallows.
No, you're not gonna have the same interview as everyone else if we do stuff like
You
this.
make it
Come
fun.
on.
Love The
Interesting.
Shallows
Thank
last
you.
night, though.
Thank you.
Got a chance to check it out. I did jump a couple times.
Good.
Don't tell anyone, please. All right.
Yeah, secret safe.
Did
on
want
live
to
TV.
talk to you about filming. I know it was filmed in Australia on, what is it, Lord Howe
Yes,
Island?
yes.
Which I've heard is one of the great undiscovered places in the world.
Was.
Tell us,
Hopefully.
was until you guys
Until
got there.
we revealed it.
Tell me about that experience, what it was like going out there shooting that amazing scenery.
Yeah, we shot there for 2 weeks on a population of 300 people, and you know that was incredibly special to be able to shoot in a place that never has been seen before on film, and you know it was just beautiful, pristine water. Gorgeous waves, you know, the sand, the beach. It was stunning. It was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, you stole the show. Of course, you are the star of the show, but I do want to talk about Sully, a.k.a. Steven Seagal. Did I get that right?
You sure did.
How was it working with such an amazing co-star?
Steven Seagal is going to be like, why are people saying I'm in this movie? That was just an improv. He didn't have a name, so every scene I would just come up with a different name for him, and Steven Seagal was one of them that came up. He was such a sassy co-star. He was written as sort of this like Bambi, damsel in distress bird, because apparently birds don't read scripts and they don't know what their character's supposed to be. And he showed up as this sassy pants. I mean, he was squawking at me during scenes. He was pecking at me. He would jump on my leg all the time. I'm doing other scenes that I'm not even paying attention to him, and he's like all over my body. I mean, he was just trying to steal the show. But it was fun having him as a co-star.
You definitely did a good job. Now, got a chance to see you out in the water. Great shape. I can tell that you're very athletic. Do you surf?
I don't surf. I had the #1 junior surfer in the world there helping me do all of the other stuff, the paddling correctly, the jumping from the shore onto the board properly, and you know, all the interstitial stuff, and the very intense stuff was her. And I don't think of myself as an athlete in real life, but I had to be for this movie because it was so physically demanding. So I got in shape like an athlete would, and I don't mean just aesthetically. I mean I just had to be strong to be able to keep up with it, and I was using muscles I'd never used before, because being out in the water is different than working out in a gym, you know. So it was cool to have that challenge.
And part of that preparation would be you reading the script, knowing what role and what is required of you. What was your first take when you first got the script, and what your impression was of your character?
You know, it was nice to have a strong, resilient character who was both vulnerable and incredibly powerful, someone who was heroic but had no superpowers, and you know, and someone who was so physically effective. Often that's a man, you know, and to have that be a female was great, and then have that to be the female that's the center of the story, and not only the center of the story, but it's pretty much a one-man show, for better or worse. You don't get that opportunity a lot as an actor or even as a woman, and that was cool.